Looks good, I think. All right. Trying a little different setup today. I was trying to figure out the functionality when it comes to adding a guest to the stream. It's a lot more complicated than I thought. Lots of little things to consider and work around. So anyway, let me make sure all chat is on. All right, cool. All right, what's up, guys? AMA, what is this? 105? 105. So welcome. Keeping up with this schedule that I absolutely love. So we've been pretty consistent lately with Tuesdays, Thursdays, and one stream on the weekend. So if you missed the live stream or you don't really know where the schedule is, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays roughly at 9 p.m. and then Saturday or Sunday sometime around 3. And we're going to try to stay consistent with it as long as possible. So, and we'll see. Yo, Sam. What's up, Sam? Watching UFC tonight? Is it? Which UFC? Let me see. UFC. It's not 300, is it? No. Oh yeah, how's my audio and video? Let me know if there's anything different. I messed around with a bunch of settings. But what's the UFC tonight? Let me see. So 300 is in April. Is it fight night? Let me see. I'm just going back. March. Where's March 2nd? March 2nd. Let's see. In Nevada? Didn't even look at this card at all. Probably not. I'm a super casual UFC fan. I'm not like a hardcore person. I only watch the big events. Like I'm looking at the card. Is that Khabib's brother? Or cousin? I don't know. So we'll see. One of your countrymen currently fighting? It's on now. Oh, it's on now. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's results already. One of my countrymen. Who's that? Remember the Bushwhackers? What's that? Yo, Ray, what's up? Lee, we need to get in voice chat. Sam Harris. Sam Harris. Kind of off-centered. Why am I so far to the right? Or the left? Yo, Cowboy, my guy. How you doing? Can't stay, but hope everyone has a good weekend. You too, Cowboy. Don't worry, do your thing, bro. We'll catch you in the next stream. This is the good thing about doing 3 streams a week. It's like if you miss one, there's still another 2, so it's all good. No worries. Not sure the relationship with Khabib. It says Umar Nurmagomedov. So what's that, like brother, cousin, nephew? Let me see, does it say? Oh dang, he's 16-0? Oh shit. He is the older brother of Bellator champion Usman Nurmagomedov and cousin of undefeated former champion Khabib. Okay, so he's Khabib's cousin. Yo, these dudes from Dagestan are wild, man. Are you in China, Ray? Come on, Lee. Zahabi. Faraz Zahabi? Any relation to Faraz? Wow, he's a younger brother of Faraz. Wow, that's crazy. I'm a huge Faraz Sahabi fan. I can never say his name properly, but that guy's awesome. No, I'm from Russia, Lee. Yeah, what is all this Sam Harris? It's going to decision. I think he won. Oh, good for him. Against, I can't even say any of these guys' names. Javid Basharat? Basharat? See, this is a problem. I don't know any of these dudes. Like, I'm looking at this card. I'm like, who? I don't know any of these guys. Lee, are you real? I'm questioning your your existence. Lee, are you real? Future champion? Zhang, Zahabi won? All right. Congrats. Good for him. Wait, he's a younger brother. Faraz is old, so how... His younger brother must be old too. Because Faraz is like 40-something. Where is it? I don't even know how do you even say his name. Ayman Zahabi, born in 87, so he's 36. Okay, so he's the same age as my brother. Damn, what's his record? So 11-2. Okay, that's respectable. Faraz is his coach. Yeah. Dude, if your older brother is Faraz, however you say his name, man, that guy knows everything. Derek, do you know multiple languages? No, sir. Just English for me. I learned a little Japanese and French when I was younger, but nothing concrete. Just English. Unfortunately. Hopefully my kids will be bilingual. I'm going to see if we can get them into French immersion school. So that's the plan. No Korean? What has been the greatest achievement in your life? Ah, damn, that's a big question. The greatest achievement. I think the easiest way to answer that question is just becoming a father, right? That's like anything to do with family. That's sort of like a cop-out. What's my greatest achievement outside of family? That's interesting. The first thing that comes to mind are like financial achievements, but a lot of those are shortly lived. I think probably my greatest achievement is finding happiness or finding fulfillment. There was this time all through my 20s where I'd wake up and I had no idea what I was doing or what I wanted to do in the world or where I was going. But now that I figured out my life and I know exactly what I want to do, I know exactly where I'm going, and it just makes life so much simpler and enjoyable. So I think for me, probably my greatest achievement was figuring it out, whatever that is to you. And for me, it was just like finding passion in my work, finding something that I just love. So that's probably my greatest achievement. Good question, though. Yo, Ken Smith, what's up? How you doing, Ken? Anthony Joshua will lose. He's a boxer, right? How about Lee? I'm assuming Lee can speak Korean. It's my guess. Lee, what WWE event you watching? You can make that into a short. Yeah, right. That's a good question. Should come on the stream and I'll ask you the same question, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that Arnie? What's up, bro? Good to see you, my friend. Oh yeah, Sundays. Saturday, the weekend stream. What time is it in Iceland? Sorry I've missed a lot. No, dude, don't worry. Trust me, I get it. Like, don't worry about it. There's no way you can make the streams that I do at 9 p.m., right? So it's all good, man. No worries. I always love seeing you, though, because I know... But you make me a little nervous, though, because you bring the hard questions. Which is good, because I enjoy difficulty, right? Because it makes me learn. It makes me really think. But the other streams, it's been like a shit show during the week. We're just talking about like wild stories. It was chaos, especially the last two. So I changed the title for this one, just something generic, just online support group. No more preconceived ideas or subjects or topics beforehand, because we never stay on topic. It always diverges somewhere. Just living the dream, bro. Ken Smith, love that name. Sounds like a CIA undercover name. Ken, you working for the government, bro? Should I come on stream in 20 minutes? We can try it out. I was playing around with a bunch of settings, so I don't know if it will work, but we can definitely try. (8:10 p.m. here in Iceland). Oh, Arnie, my dad. So my dad booked a cruise, so he's going to Iceland. And then he asked me if I'd be interested in going a different time to do like some videography, photography stuff. And then just like rent a car and, I don't know, to see the country. Because with the cruise, I think you just dock there and then you only get a certain amount of time, then you have to leave. So yeah, so this year my dad's going to Iceland, which is pretty cool. It was on his bucket list of things that he wanted to do. And he wants me to go with him. But it's just, I don't think I could afford it. It's so expensive. But I would love to go too. That'd be pretty sick. If it ever works out, I'll let you know. Meet up in Iceland. Jesus lives in Australia. AJ Miller. Lee, my guy. Kevin. Where's our boy Kevin? Blackout Gambler is no more, is now Blackout News Network. Oh yeah, I saw that, Ken. I was on YouTube the other day, and on my homepage I saw a video. It was titled something about alien invasion or something completely non-related to gambling, and I was like, oh, what's going on there? So I guess he's done with the anti-gambling stuff, and he's just into like random news. Well, whatever works for him, right? Wait, did I schedule the stream for 2:30? Oh, I did. Whoops. I was supposed to schedule the stream for 3 o'clock. Oh, whoopsies. My bad. Iceland road trip, I'm game. I'll be your guide in the land of the midnight sun. Yo, one day if I can figure it out logistically. Because how much does it cost to fly to Iceland, right? Like, flight to Iceland from Toronto. Like, how much? So how do you say this city? Reykjavik. There's no way I can say that. Reykjavik? Okay, whatever. However you print, that's like a main city, right? So that is 5 hours, 40 minutes nonstop for $2,045. Damn. Oh shit. Lee, you ask and you shall receive. Yo, Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Lee was looking for you. I like the new content. He said enough people doing that niche. Yeah, it's the anti-gambling niche is an interesting one. It's good because you're helping people, and it's very fulfilling, but I feel like there's only so many things you can say. That was always my problem. Like I have my core ideas about how to quit or overcome a gambling addiction or compulsion, and I know what those ideas and strategies are. And so I felt like I was just reiterating the same points over and over and over, and it got really monotonous. And so I don't know. I'll still talk about it from time to time, but focusing an entire YouTube channel on it, it's a little tough. Unless you're okay with just saying the same ideas all the time. I don't know. What happened to Tristan? I don't know. He hasn't been streaming that much. Because that guy used to stream even more than me. So I haven't seen any pop-ups or notifications from him. Maybe he's just taking a break. I don't know. Is he alive, or did the big gambling corporations get... I'm sure he's okay. Wait, I think he mentioned something about... Did he mention starting a business or going to school or something? I can't remember what it was. Tristan is working on offline life. Oh, there you go. There you go. Ken Smith has the answer. See, Kev, Lee was waiting for you, bro. Derek, I just want to say I admire you because even though you are not the most popular streamer, you still come back to stream for us and have created a great little opportunity on here for all of us. Oh, thanks, bro. That's really nice. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think a lot of people get into streaming for the wrong reason. Usually two things are true when you talk to someone who wants to get into streaming. It's either A, they just want to play video games and get paid, and they see it as this like easy way to make money, or they see someone like Kai Cenat who just is super famous and popular. And so I think there's a lot of people like that in the world who approach streaming in this sense. And I don't have a desire for either. I'm very anti-video game, as you guys know. And I don't care about celebrities at all. I am not interested in all of that. One of my core beliefs is that the goal in life is that you want to be wealthy and anonymous. That should be the goal. Like being famous comes with dire consequences on your personal life, and I don't want that on my family, right? So I have no interest in trying to become some super popular celebrity person. So my intent with the streaming was I just wanted to do it because I always wanted my favorite YouTubers, I wish they did it because I just would like to talk to them and like to see how they really are. It's because, and I say this all the time, when you make a YouTube video, you can hide behind your video editing software. Whether it's DaVinci or Adobe or Final Cut Pro, you can take out all of your pauses and errors, the way you misspeak and say things incorrectly, and you sort of publish a polished, disingenuous version of yourself to the world because they can't see all your flaws and mistakes because you edited all of it out. And so that's why I was, let's just try streaming, right? But then what I realized is that it's a lot of fun. I love the challenge of it, the pressure, like just the pressure of knowing that this is live. And if I say something stupid, that's on me. If I say something that's incorrect or wrong or that lacks perspective, that's on me. And there's no going back. I can't go and fix that. And so it puts me in this very precarious situation where I have to be comfortable with who I am. And I really like that. I love that pressure, because it sort of forces me to work on myself and get better. And then also just hanging out with you guys, just shooting the shit. It's so much fun. It reminds me of hanging out with a bunch of my friends, just hang out and we talk. There's no video games to distract us or whatever, right? You know how what most streamers do, or they're in like a hot tub or something. So I don't know. Hey, Forrest, what's up, Forrest? But yeah, thanks, Arnie. I appreciate you, my friend. Kevin, what's up, bro? Catching up with your studies? I found Derek through gambling videos. I like gambling. Was watching Vegas videos, and YouTube sent me here. See, the one thing that's interesting is because I talk about a variety of subjects, our community is very diverse. It's not like everyone is here because of psychedelics, or everyone is here because of poker, or everyone is here because of self-improvement. It's very different, and I kind of like that. Because imagine if all of us were gym bros, and all we talked about was getting gains and protein powder and deadlifts and cardio. I don't know. There's no variety in that type of conversation, right? It's going to get so dull and boring, or at least it will for me. Community, not opportunity. Derek, you're a good person. That is why you have loyal viewers. You're natural to be a personal counselor. Oh, Lee. All right. Lee took his gas off of the troll pedal and dropping some knowledge now. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Appreciate you, my friend. Derek, do you think modern feminism has become more about hating men than equality? Are modern feminists fighting for the same equality as the 1970s bra-burning feminists? Holy shit, what a question. This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. You make me nervous, dude. How am I supposed to answer that? Shit. Oh, shit. Sorry about the controversial question. No, I enjoy the controversy. I'm not afraid to talk about politics or religion or any of these controversial subjects, or money, finance. I hate in society we have these topics that we're not supposed to talk about, that they're labeled as taboo or whatever. So, but let's see. What do I think about modern feminism? Has become more about hating men than equality. Are modern feminists fighting for the same equality? Okay, so there's a lot going on there. So I think when you talk about modern feminism, it is no longer one group of women fighting for women's rights. It has divulged into these subgroups. And unfortunately, there is a subsection of modern feminists that are just they hate men, right? They hate modern masculinity. It's this whole idea of, I don't need no man. I'm a queen. I'm a boss bitch. I can do my own thing. I can work for myself. That's fine. No problem, right? Like this was the whole idea of the feminine movement, was to give equal rights to all of us. And if you are a woman and if you want to live your life that way, that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. However, the part of the feminist movement that I have an issue with is this conflict that they have with like the trans movement, where for years we were fighting for women's rights for sports, for example, right? Like women wanted to get paid more. We have the WNBA, there's women's soccer teams and athletic teams in the Olympics. And so for years we made all this progress with women for sports, for example. But now this whole trans movement, you have biological men who are invading that section of sports. And that to me is crazy. And so I find it kind of bizarre that where are the feminists fighting against that? But we all know the answer is because you don't want to be labeled as someone that's transphobic, right? You don't want to speak your mind on a subject like that that's so touchy. But this really bothers me because we've made all this progress with women's rights, women's equal opportunity, pay, everything. And now this trans thing is murking the waters, and you have men, like biological men, who are in the women's scene, winning medals in sports competitions away from biological women. And so I feel like we're going backwards now. And that's not to say that there's any hate towards trans people. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like, if you are someone like that, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm down with that. More power to you. Whatever you want to identify as, whatever makes you happy, sure. But when you're hurting, physically hurting other people. That's when I have a huge issue, especially when it's guys. It's men who have gone through puberty with testosterone, denser bones, wider hips, broader shoulders, bigger muscle mass, like faster, just everything physically is a huge advantage that can be applied in sports, right? And it's so crazy that the feminist movement doesn't fight back against that. Because now it's almost like we're going backwards. It's women are being subject to the tyranny of men in their own women's only sports. So I don't know. A lot of that makes me a little bit sad, right? So, but like all things, I think there's a pendulum, right? I think we'll get to a point where we'll realize how crazy everything is. Like, what if you're going to have a men's soccer team of all biological men and the women's soccer team full of all biological men? Then we're going to get to a point where, like, what are we doing, right? That's probably going to be the tipping point or breaking point. But yeah, it's tough because it's very controversial to share that opinion, right? Because the whole trans topic is, because I'll get you canceled. Like, that could get me canceled, that opinion that I have. But I just feel like it's so unfair for women. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. Oh, Forrest had an answer? Oh, let's see. Forrest would know better. Forrest is actually a woman. Sadly, yes. The fourth wave of feminism sucks. Nothing better than the original first wave. What is that? The fourth wave of feminism. Oh shit. Is that Red? What's up, Red? What's up, my guy? I always think of Sharingans when you post those two eyes. It reminds me of Naruto. Lee, let's get on stream and talk to Derek. Yo, Lee with a crazy delay, bro. I have some questions for Derek. Man's got that wisdom. Oh my God, Lee, what is that? Jesus Christ. Derek, in the 1950s, they thought we would have flying cars by now. Do you think flying cars will ever be a thing, and how much more dangerous is a drunk flyer compared to a drunk driver? Oh my God. Shit. So that's probably very similar to a pilot who's drunk, I'm assuming, but maybe even worse. I don't know, like the whole flying cars thing. I feel like we're missing a step in between. It's not going to go from cars driving on asphalt to all of a sudden cars flying through the air. I feel like there's going to be something with Elon's boring company where they integrate all these elaborate underground tunnels and pathways to where we can make roads double or triple stacked. Like, that's what I think will be again, I'm just guessing, right? But that would probably be the natural progression before we even get to flying cars, if that's even a thing. Like, wouldn't we develop some tunnel system first? Because that's the whole idea behind the Boring Company, right? Elon is drilling tunnels in California so that cars have more pathways to move around. But for the flying car thing to work, I feel like we're going to need some type of breakthrough technology in physics when it comes to propulsion. Or we're going to need some alien technology. We're going to need something, right? So I'm going to assume not in my lifetime, unless AI can develop that. Cher's daughter is now a man? Leah Thomas going for gold medal for USA. He is competing with women. Go for the gold and the world record. Yeah, I don't know, man. That guy got booed when he won that one event. I don't know. The whole thing is chaos. The thing that just bothers me the most is how come we're not allowed to talk about this stuff, right? Like, as soon as you come out with an opinion that is against Leah Thomas's position, for example, you immediately get attacked. Like, thank God this stream is small, or else the outrage would be chaotic. Let's see. Leah, want you on stream with Derek. Have a question for you. Would love to pick your brain, Lee Chow. Remember what? Oh, the Jetsons. Ooh, what if an emergency happens in those underground tunnels? Oh, that's a good question. I'm sure Elon has thought about that. Because don't you guys get earthquakes in California? So how would that work? I'm assuming you would use the same engineering that Japan uses, where all the infrastructure is on these like hydraulic, I don't know what you call them. It's like these hydraulic stilts. Like whenever there's an earthquake in Japan, the hydraulics under the buildings, they move up and down so that the momentum of the earthquake doesn't shift the solid structure of a building, right? I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into that, but I'm sure there has to be some type of engineering that Elon is implementing. Because what if there's an earthquake and one of those tunnels collapse and just kills a whole bunch of people in those tunnels? So I don't know. Derek, have you ever thought about how short life is in the grand scheme of things and how finite our time on the earth is? I've thought, okay, so this is one question that I've thought about a lot. A lot. And for us, like think about this. With all of you guys in the chat and me. And me and Lee. So me and Lee, we are probably the oldest here by a lot. And so you guys will look at me, I'm like pretty much 40, I think Lee is 50, and we appear very old. Like, man, Derek's been on this earth for 40 years, and Lee's been on this earth for 50 years. That's a really long time. But then when you extrapolate that idea and look at the full timeline horizon of the planet, the solar system, and just everything, the war, the Egyptians, the pyramids, the plague and history, the Greeks, and just everything. We're here for such like a tiny period of time. And I think about it like we're just a grain of sand. When you think of how much time has surpassed and how it'll just keep going. And so it gives me a little bit of anxiety when I think about that. But that is even more of a reason for why you should just, again, this sounds very trite and cliche, live your life to the fullest. And it's so true. It's so true no matter how cliche that sounds. It's just, time is so quick. And I say this a lot, if you're lucky enough to avoid cancer or diabetes or hit by lightning, a car accident, some type of disease, or you fall down the stairs and break your neck, there's so many ways where you can just be gone tomorrow, right? And so I think about that a lot, where I'm like, yeah, been here 39 years, been pretty damn good 39, and let's enjoy however more that I have left. And that's the best that I can do. Because the worst thing you could ever do in your life is one day you roll out of bed and you're old and wrinkly and gray, and you realize and you regret that you wish you did what you enjoyed. And that is such a horrible, horrible regret to have later in life, right? So these existential questions are incredibly important. Think about them. This whole question of why we're here, what's the purpose? Like, think about that and find out what your own answer is. And then chase a thing that brings you that happiness and contentment. because then you won't have that one day in 2055 or something where, you know, you regret your life. So at least that's how I see it. Let's see. Good night, Lee. Lee, you gotta go. Have to go. Catch you next time. Oh, Lee, take it easy, bro. Have a good Saturday. Derek, how will you like to be remembered? Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've thought about that. How will I like to be remembered? I don't think I've ever thought about that. I think maybe the best thing, maybe when I'm dead and my family is gathering together, maybe they'll have some funny stories that makes everyone laugh. So that's what I think would, you know, that'd be cool, right? People have some interesting stories about what that crazy half Asian man did. Yeah, I can't say I've ever thought about how I would like to be remembered. Because I'm not someone who cares for, like, a tombstone, for example. Just cremate me and just throw the ashes somewhere. I don't really care. Like, I don't want to be filled with formaldehyde and kept in this disgusting corpse that never rots away in a box. And I don't know, what am I, poisoning the earth? So, Derek, have you heard about the biggest tsunami ever recorded, clocked at over 1,700 feet, that happened in Alaska, July 9th, 1958? Oh, I think we talked about this before. I think we Googled this. Yeah, I've seen that tsunami. It looks ridiculous. I remember there was a picture we looked at, right, where it was like the Empire State Building, and then it showed like the tsunami was like way higher than that. I'm old 50s. Okay, so me, Lee, and Ken, we're the seniors of the stream. Yeah, Lee, Ken has you beat. Ken has seniority. Are you getting seniors discount? Wait, dude, seniors discount, isn't that like 65 or something? Oh, seniors discount is in 3 years. Oh, okay. The age is just a number. For the most part, I still feel 30 most days. Yeah, I still feel like a teenager sometimes, dude. Well, now you have something to think about when you go to sleep at night. Uh-oh. You will, however, be remembered as the half-Asian man. The half-Asian man. Sushi pizza. Wasabi tomato sauce. Derek the Papa, the photographer, the half-Asian friend of Lee. Not from China. Oh, that's funny. The half Asian man. Oh. First Wapanese male on YouTube. Yo, what? Wait, is this zoomed in? Okay, there we go. Oh no, I don't like that. It's a bit zoomed too much. You can see my computer. There we go. Maybe one day I could convince my brother to come on the stream, and we could have 2 half-Asian mans on the stream. That'd be pretty tough, though. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if I could convince that guy. Do you think that when the radio was invented, that there was an equivalent breakthrough as the internet for that? Holy shit. Oh man, that's wild. When the radio was invented, what was the equivalent breakthrough as the internet? Does the television count? Oh, actually, no, because the television is the same as the radio. You can the transmission of information, but the television adds picture too. Is it the television? Or is it like the nuclear bomb, though? Like nuclear power. That might be a pretty crazy breakthrough, too. I don't know. I don't know the timeline. When was the radio invented? That was like long ago, right? When was the radio invented? Oh my God, 1896? 1896 was the radio? Oh, wow, that's nuts. Yeah, I have no clue, Arnie. You got me on that question. two wops, 2 wops, 1 stream. Maybe I'll try. I'll try one day. I'll ask him. My brother's in Costa Rica right now with my parents. So. Oh, Red. A couple of the Pokemon cards went up on eBay this week. Let me see. I think my 2 Charizards went up. I don't think the Mew went up though. Let me see. Pokemon cards. What went up? Let me see. I don't think the Mew... No, the Mew didn't go up. So, Shining Mewtwo is up, and 2 Shining Charizards are up on eBay right now. So, it's something. I'll let you know when the Mew comes in. That'd be cool. It was awesome, though. The 2 Charizards came back as PSA 9 for both. And the Mewtwo also got a PSA 9. So, it's out of a 10. So, it's pretty good. So, hopefully they'll sell for something. Any bids? Okay, so let's see. The Mewtwo has... the Mewtwo has 20 bids. It's up to $255. The Charizard has 18 bids, up to 500. Oh, actually, no, there's 2 Charizards. So one's up to 510, the other's up 355. So, something. How do we appreciate our modern luxuries more and not fall into the pattern of being ungrateful in life? Oh, man. I feel like all of us fall into this trap. I think the key is just, it has to be gratitude and just thinking. Like, just taking the time to think is probably one of the most important things. You know what I realized when I was 20? I never had a day where I just sat down and just stopped and thought about actively, what was I doing? What was I thinking about? What did I want to do? That situation never came up in my life when I was 20. And so I feel like people just need to stop and just stop what they're doing and just think, right? Just look at their life, take a moment, put down the phone, turn off the TV, turn off Netflix, and just think about what's going on. Especially if you live in a Western society in North America, or any other Western society. Like, we have it good, man. Food is everywhere, shelter is everywhere. It's just, we're so lucky, right? Like, look at what we're doing now. We're just streaming on YouTube. It's craziness. But then you lose that perspective, right? So I think just, taking a moment to think and just practicing gratitude, I think, is the most important way to get out of that trap. Because I know that's what's worked for me, right? Derek, what was life like before technology? Oh, that's a sick question. What was your childhood like compared to what you see now with your kids? Oh, dude. So my childhood, I only remember from like 1990 and up. Because in 1990, I was 6. I don't really remember 1989 at all. I remember 1990 and up. And I remember just riding my bike going outside, playing sports. And the one thing that really stands out to me is that my parents would just let me go outside. And I would just go somewhere. I would just wander to the park. I would wander off down the street. And, they would be around. But I would never do that with my kids nowadays. There's too many crazy lunatics around. And everything is so much more busier. But the one thing that I really remember from growing up without technology is that you always find something to do. Whether it's riding your bikes with your friends, playing basketball, soccer, going to the mall, going to the arcade. Oh, going to the arcade was a big one. Going to the arcade. Because when arcades came out, that was big. So I think the biggest thing was just being outside. Just being outside way more. And that's what my childhood was pretty much like. It was just sports all the time. I just loved playing sports. It all changed though once Super Nintendo came though. Once we got Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, man, I was just glued to that TV. And my parents used to get so pissed. My dad used to just beat the shit out of me, bro. It's just so bad. It was rough. Red, do you use Mass Gainer? Oh, Jesus. Mass Gainer? Why do you think some people are adrenaline junkies like base jumpers and wingsuit fly? Okay, that is nuts. Okay, so I actually understand the adrenaline junkie because I have that with gambling. And so all you have to do is replace the activity that you love, i.e. gambling, for base jumping or wingsuit flyers or those guys that climb those really tall buildings and then they hang off from the ledge like this. It's the same thing, right? Some of us, once you get that taste of that adrenaline, you get addicted to it. It's the same with poker for me. It's the exact same thing. So I actually understand why they do it. The feeling that you get is so energizing and so enjoyable that you always want more. Like I just wanted to play poker all the time. I wanted to bet on the NBA every single night. You just get this rush and you become addicted to it, right? So I think initially it's an adrenaline thing, but eventually it manifests in some type of compulsion or addiction, unfortunately. Oh, look at this. Ray has a question for Arnie. Why do you think mental health disease is on the rise? I think there have always been mental health illnesses. It's only now that those are plagued by them are being helped and treated. I also think mental health issues have always existed. I just feel like we didn't talk about them before. No one even knew what mental health was, like back in the day, right? 2000s was goated, yes sir. Were you impulsive in your younger ages? Are you still impulsive now? If you were, how did you improve that impulsivity? So I am a very impulsive person. I don't know if it was just because of the gambling stuff, but man, if there was a video game that came out, I wanted it right away. If there's a new system like N64 or Xbox, I couldn't wait. I had to just get it. And so I think the way that I curved my impulsivity, to use your words, is I just practice patience, right? And one of the best things in finance that I learned is that if you ever are going to make a big purchase, and big meaning over an amount that is substantial to you. So say, for example, for me, that's like $100. Anything over $100, I consider like a big purchase. Like, do I really need to buy this? Like $100 can, do some things. I could buy a bunch of groceries or something. And so I remember reading in finance that if you ever make a big purchase, just try to wait 24 hours. Just wait. And let that impulse kind of wear off and give it a day, and then see if you really need that thing, which is the exact type of advice you take whenever you buy a car or you buy a house. Like, that's the dumbest thing you can do. Impulse buy a house, you spend $800,000. Impulse buy a car, spend 80 grand on a Mercedes or something. So I think the key is patience, right? Just time. Just give it some time. So that's what worked for me. Have you ever seen a beggar on the streets begging? And if so, how did it make you feel? Oh, man. So when I used to commute to university in Toronto, there's beggars everywhere. When I go to my brother's house, my brother's apartment in downtown, there's sometimes beggars sleeping in the vestibule. That like that door into a building, and inside there's like the buzzer with all the codes. Like, that's like the vestibule or whatever you want to call that. Sometimes there's like bums sleeping in there. And so I think I've become desensitized to it. And you see that there's so many people that just do this as their job, especially in a downtown city like Toronto. Like at my brother's place, there's the same person on the corner every single day, just begging university students for money. And they don't know any better. They just like give it to them, right? And so at first, I'd feel sad for them, but because I've seen so many, I'm just like desensitized. So it might sound a little cruel, but I don't know. That's just how it is. Damn, you guys experienced life before technology? Oh, you mean Ray? Oh, Ray, you're born in 97? So you're 27? Kids don't have a childhood nowadays. Their childhood is on TikTok, Pornhub, and learning about 50 genders. Yeah, the TikTok generation is rough. You can always return shit, but even with that, some people forget to do so because they're already too impulsive. Yeah, it's hard. See, it's even worse now, right? Because you can impulse buy stuff on Amazon and it gets here in one day, right? You can impulse buy food. I don't know, Uber Eats. What's the other apps? I don't use any of them. Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats. Like, just all kinds of shit. You can just grab your phone and bam, you instantly have stuff. That's tough. I'm impulsive, bro. Probably one of my biggest flaws. You're still super young, dude. I think that's just normal. It's sort of part of growing up. Do you think that the maths? Wait, what maths? That the math that is taught in school can be used in the real world ever? And should school include money management lessons too? Oh man. Aye. So I'm conflicted about that because my favorite subjects in school were calculus, algebra, finite, and geometry. And physics too. Those are my best subjects in school. I think the core idea behind those funky math lessons, like learning slope and trigonometry and exponential equation and all that chaos, it's the problem solving that the brain has to go through. So I guess that's the reasoning for learning that type of mathematics. But the lack of information or classes about taxes, investing, savings, retirement, and how to manage money just blows my mind. And that's inexcusable. Like, that's just ridiculous. Again, it will depend where you live, but in Canada, not once do we learn about income tax. You don't learn about income tax. You don't learn about saving money, investments, stocks, index funds, retirement accounts, pension. Like, you learn about none of that. You have to do all of that on your own. And that is so stupid, in my opinion. That is so dumb. Like, why is there not some basic course about how amazing compound interest is? And how if you just invest your money in an index fund and just hold it, you can have these like long-term gains. I don't know. It kind of drives me nuts, because that's going to be one of the core things that I teach my kids, right? Oh shit, Simon, what's up, Simon? Oh my god, look at these questions. Derek, what is your meaning of life? Why are we here? Is this a school? Is this a test? What if we fail and we come back reincarnated? What's your belief for us being here? I don't think it's by mistake. Holy shit. Yo, I'm gonna need like a coffee or something. These questions are insane. What's my meaning of life? God. So the best way that I've heard this question answered, I don't remember who this is from, but the meaning of life is enjoying the passage of time. And that's it. That's pretty much it. You can input different parameters into that equation, different ideas or different beliefs, but basically at the end of the day, the meaning of life is just, can you and how are you going to enjoy the passage of time? And that's pretty much it. And for me, it's just living a life where I'm happy, I do what I love, and I spend that time with people that I thoroughly enjoy. And I don't want to be, like I said earlier, that person who rolls out of bed when they're 80 years old and they regret the life that they lived. Or better yet, they regret the life that they did not live. And there's also this other great idea I heard once, that the meaning of life is that in death, when you look in the mirror and the mirror will show you everything that you could have been, the meaning of life is when you see that reflection of yourself. And the worst thing you can do is, again, just regret not trying things, regret not doing things, regret not having certain relationships, or just whatever it is. So I'm just trying to enjoy the passage of time as best I can. Be as good of a person as I can, try to be as healthy as I can, and have as much fun as I can. And that's pretty much it. Derek, do you think people that are hopelessly addicted to hard drugs and were once normal people with hopes and dreams? God. Yeah, the hard drug thing is, I don't know, man. The hard drug thing is rough, right? Because some of them you can get off of, but there's others that are just like life ruiners. Because what are the worst ones nowadays? Benzodiazepine, alcohol is another bad one too. The withdrawal symptoms you get from those drugs are pretty rough. Yeah, I don't know. Because those people need help, but sometimes you can't help them if they don't want it, right? Algebra 2 word problems were pointless. Algebra 2. Oh, God. Oh, Cody. What's up, Cody? Let's see. I had someone ask the math question to a math teacher in high school, and he was straight up honest that most of Beyond the Basics will never be used unless you have a specific career in mind. But then he said, but it'll make you the biggest reason you need to learn it right now. What? He said, but I'll tell you the biggest reason you need to learn it right now. Because if you don't, you're not passing my class. Oh, that's some shit, man. That's some shit. Yeah, like when you do integrals in calculus, you get a velocity equation, you differentiate it, you get to an acceleration equation. Like, when do you ever use that? or you do an integral of a velocity equation, then you get a slope equation. It's just the fuck. Maybe if you're some architect one day, I don't know. It's just so ridiculous. Like, fine, if we want to learn all that stuff for advanced development of the mind, sure, but have something about interest rates, please. Inflation, the economy, I don't know, anything, anything beneficial about money. So it's, and you see it too. Like, you see it. Look at how many people have massive credit card debt because they don't understand how the 18% interest is just destroying them by paying the minimum payment every month. That's one of the dumbest things you can do, right? Or why so many people can't afford to get a mortgage. They can't get pre-approved. They don't have a big enough down payment. It's just, yeah, I wish there was more emphasis on financial literacy. So I love math. You could argue that all education is useless depending on your goals in life. I was so bad at math in school. I was always drawing in class. Oh, so Arnie, you're the creative type? Heroin and fentanyl. Oh, dude, fentanyl is scary. Fentanyl is so scary. That's one thing that I'm scared of as a parent. Like, I'd be terrified right now if I was a parent of teenage kids. Because if your kids are like 19, for example, they're in that age where, you know, maybe they're getting into clubbing or raving or just experimenting with random drugs, and you have no idea what's laced with fentanyl. That is terrifying. Oh shit, Afro, hello, am I late? Yo! What's up, Afro? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Derek, what message do you have for people who have FOMO in life? The fear of missing out? Especially younger people. It's tough. Because in some situations, FOMO makes sense. But a lot of the FOMO that we desire is trivial things. That's hard though, because it's very situational, right? It all depends. I named a teenage puppy after you. Yo, Forrest, remember Simone and Pumbaa? Dumbass mispronouncing Lion King characters. Afro, why is your name Afro? Yeah, because AFRH. Cause I used to always call him AFRH, and he just said call me Afro. So Afro music. Time to eat something. Have a good one. Yo, Ken, have a good meal, bro. What is it? Dinner time for you? Enjoy. Oh, do any of you guys want to try coming on the stream? Maybe we should. I need to practice with this setup because last time, remember, I only got the audio. So I wonder if I can figure out how to get this video in here. But we'll see. Afro, Ray, either of you guys interested? Let me know. My oversized water bottle again. Simon, blame the pharmaceutical companies and your doctor? Wait, what? Oh, I used to be addicted to benzos. Definitely not cool. Oh, shit. Shit. Yo, benzos are crazy. I had to mute for a sec. Interested in what? Yo, if anyone wants to come on to the stream, let me know. Because last time we did it, I had the audio only. I think I found a way to get the video in, but I'm not sure. I haven't fully tested it, so maybe we can do a test run right now if one of you guys are interested. Ray Afro, if you're down. 5 minutes? Okay. All right, yo, Ray's down in 5 minutes. Man, I would, but I still don't have a decent mic. It's gonna be oh shit. Yo, last time was rough. Yeah, Afro, whenever you get, was it back home or because you're at school, right? Or whenever you get it figured out with the mic, just let me know. Let me eat my what? Pozole? What the hell is that? Pozole? I have no idea what that is. What kind of dish is that? Oh, it's a Mexican dish? That's the one thing about that sucks about Canada. We don't have good Mexican food here at all. I literally don't know any Mexican people up here. It sucks because I love Mexican food. Oh, it looks bomb. Is it like a... It's like a stew? Looks kind of like a stew. I can't be on video though. I'm not in my human form, in my reptilian form right now. Wow, Red. Derek doesn't know what pozole. Am I even saying it right? See, this is the thing though, right? Because the US, especially in Cali, you guys are next door to Mexico, right? So you have lots of Mexican influence and immigration. Up here, I don't think I grew up knowing, I don't think I knew a single Mexican person all through elementary school, high school, college. Like, there's none. Like, I didn't know anybody. And so that's also reflected in like the cuisine that's available here, right? Red Flame Him, Pozole, Pozole. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. Pozole. Bro, I've never seen this word in my entire life. Okay, pronunciation.
Pozole.
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 All right. What the fuck is that? Cody knows. Like, what Mexican food do we have? There's like no authentic places that I know of. Pozole? No? Oh, Google has it wrong? Okay. Yo, Google doesn't even know either. Cody has it right. Okay, Pozole. Google has it way wrong. Oh, shit. That's hilarious. I just finished the song I talked about in Discord. Could we play it for the stream? You'll be the first to hear it unreleased. Yo! Afro, let's do it. Let's run it. Oh, I'm excited. That one song you sent me was sick, dude. Yeah, let's play it. What do you think of a man who is not and does not want to be their child's life and oh shit. And that's a tough question. Derek is white. See, the way that I guess for Americans to think about it, it's imagine if all the Mexican people in California were replaced by like Indian people, for example. Canada has like massive Indian cuisine, Indian influence when it comes to food. I guess that's like the equivalent, right? So in terms of like really authentic food, there's tons of like Indian food here like that. But I guess because of where Mexico is located, there's literally like nothing. Because what's Mexican food for us? It's like Taco Bell, Chipotle, Mucho Burrito. Like it's just corporate chains. Like there's no mom and pop Mexican shop where you can order anything. There's like literally nothing. Okay, Arnie, I'll get to your question in a bit. That's a rough question. Or you mean Hindu, India? Yeah, Hindu, Punjabi. That's like Canadians, like big population. Mucho burrito, yeah, yeah, dude. I swear to God, like that is, like if I Google Mexican food around me, right? Mexican food in Toronto, like bar burrito, Chipotle, like it's just there's nothing. Like there's literally nothing. There's 3 Mexican spots. Like there's, yeah, Taco Bell, bar burrito, Chipotle. I guess if you go all the way to downtown Toronto, there might be a bit more. Let me see. Okay, so downtown Toronto has some stuff where the name of the store is actually like, it looks like it's Mexican. Or not Mexican, Spanish. Yeah, so it's non-existent here, which is sad. MFR's never been to a taco shop? No, bro. You know, tacos is like, you know those old El Paso boxes you buy from the supermarket that white people buy? That's what we got here, bro. It's so bad. Like the only Mexican food was for me was Chipotle. Like after a workout, I'm like, that's it. But even then, you go into the store, there's no Mexican people working there. You know what I mean? Like imagine you go to a Japanese restaurant and it's a bunch of white guys making sushi. It's like off, right? It's not authentic. What? What did Forrest say? Guess who added 3 new things in the allergy list? Oh no. 3 new allergies, Forrest? Well, that's no good. Oh, send on Discord? Okay. Just sent you on the Discord pretty much. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Okay, let's pause Epidemic Sound. See what Afro sent. Solomon's Theme Remix. Whoa. Hold on. Just give me a sec. Yo, allergies is the worst. Okay, can we play this? Oh, here we go. All right, Afro. Let me link your channel. Yo, oh shit. God, that was dope. Oh my god. Reminds me of the Call of Duty Zombies menu. Holy shit. God, that's crazy. I like it. I like it. Hold on, let me put this back on for a bit. Yo, check out Afro's channel, guys. How many subscribers do you have? 3,600. All right. Damn, that was sick. Where was I? LOL, you went to those clubs, bro? Oh, this is a remix of a song from Battlefield 3. Oh, damn. Nah, man, those El Paso ingredients is more like getting a top ramen package and calling it Japanese cuisine. Oh, shit. Oh, that's no good. Okay, Arnie, I missed 2 of your questions, my guy. I'll get to it in a sec. TJ's. Let's see. Where Arnie had a question about parents or something. What do you think of a man who is not and does not want to be in their child's life and has no interest in them? Oh man, the first thing I thought of was that dude shouldn't be a father, but I get it. You know, sometimes accidents happen, right? But that's the saddest part is a child that lacks a parent, especially a father. It's not setting them up for the right future. And there's always so many studies about, you know, especially kids that come from single parent households. It's rough, right? It's such a huge disadvantage for kids. But if you are a man and you actively decide that you don't want to be in your child's life at all, that's so sad, dude. Like, I couldn't even conceive of that idea because there's so much fun spending time with your kids. So what was the other question? Have you heard of this old Viking proverb? It's better to stand and fight. If you run, you will only die tired. Oh, shit. It's interesting. If you run, you will only die tired. Do you think Columbus Day is a sham in America because the Vikings discovered America 500 years before him? So Columbus Day, is that for Christopher Columbus? I'm assuming. Well, I guess for America it would make sense, but it would probably be kind of weird if Iceland celebrated Columbus Day. So I guess it depends, right? What's going on in the chat? Bunch of old dudes and military vets with no purpose. What is that? Not gonna lie though, if I'm drunk at 1 a.m., I'll inhale some Taco Bell with no shame. See, this is another thing though. Canadian Taco Bell is not the same as American Taco Bell. American Taco Bell is like twice, 3 times, 4 times better. It's not the same. It's literally not the same. Because I've had Taco Bell here and it's like, that's whatever. But then I had Taco Bell in the US. I'm like, yo, this is pretty good. it's completely different. It's just like McDonald's. Like McDonald's is different here too. Everything is different. Derek, you know David Goggins has a daughter? Did I know that? I don't think so. Did I? I can't remember. I feel like I didn't know that. Is she a beast, just like him? Columbus Day is a sham for many more reasons than just that. Ah. Cody, don't drink anymore. That's my challenge to you. No good. Oh, I mean alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is a rough one. I'll drink randomly every once in a while, but that's about it. Deadbeat Goggins? Oh shit. Is that what's up? He's not in his daughter's life? Oh god. Okay, let me just Google. David Goggins' daughter? I don't even know. Yeah, he's not in her life. She's my age. Oh, fuck. Yo, David Goggins is so serious. He's so serious about carrying the boats that he couldn't bring his daughter. Fuck. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can do that. It's like when you have a kid, it's special. There's like this special bond you have towards them. Like when I think of my daughter, all I want to do is just like protect her, make her happy, you know, take her to places, have fun. I don't know, the park. I don't know how you could ever just like abandon them. So that's real sad. I plan on making a full psychedelic album like John Hopkins. Yo, I love the John Hopkins psychedelic playlist. That's literally my go-to that I listen to for psychedelic trips. The best is when the final song comes on, the Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. Oh my god. That's the best. Jade Goggins. I saw a post where she called out Goggins for being a deadbeat. Fuck, man, that's terrible. David Goggins is actually constantly running from his kid. Oh, shit. Oh, so that's why he's always running those marathons? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that is terrible. Holy shit. That's why he's running all those Ironman marathons. Bro, I'm fucking dead, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shit. No wonder he re-enlisted to the army so many times. He wanted to get away from his daughter. Fuck. Derek, have you thought about what you want to be done with your remains when you pass? Personally, I don't care what they do with me. Cremation, burial, I'll be too dead to care. Yeah, it's just, do you want your family to pay for the financial burden with some $8,000 casket or coffin, tombstone? I don't know. Just, I'm not going to be here. Just burn my ass. Don't pollute the earth and just throw the ashes somewhere. If they want to keep it in an urn or something, cool. I think there's like biodegradable coffins now that you can buy where your body will actually return to the earth like it's supposed to. So, yeah, I'm someone who does, I only believe in customs if it's a custom that I believe in. I don't do anything just because everyone else does it, so. Derek, on Thursday, I tried mixing mushrooms and cannabis. Oh yeah, I read that in the Discord. Sounded crazy, bro. And holy shit, it was crazy. I added a totally new dimension to the experience. What was the order? Was it mushrooms first and then cannabis? And was it cannabis and edible? Or did you smoke? Because the THC gets absorbed differently, right? 4 a.m. every day running from child support. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Wait, what? Derek burned my burned my ass, Bearsy? What the fuck? Wait, what? Burned my ass? Burned my ass from what? I'm so confused. Did I miss something? Why is my ass burning? Hold up, pause. Derek, do you pray? I don't think so. No. I'm not a very religious person. If I had to pick something, I'm probably in between agnostic and Buddhist, probably, I guess. I had a special day at work yesterday. It was my 10-year work. 10-year work anniversary. Congrats, dude. At my warehouse job, even though I have a mental illness, I can still contribute to society, which makes me kind of proud. Dude, that's epic, man. Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. 10 years. Did you guys have like a little party? Did you guys get food? Did people bring in like lunch or what would be like Icelandic takeout food? Seafood? Man's been listening to too much Diddy. Oh, Diddy's done? Oh man, Puff Daddy. I drank the mushroom tea, then smoked. Oh, okay, I see. But I don't recommend that. The come up was not pleasant while high on weed. When I smoked again at the peak, I got transported into another dimension. Oh my god. Dude, that is damn. I'd be interested in maybe trying an edible with it. Or is that bad? Because then you're both mixing two compounds the same way you ingest it. I don't know. What, 2 weeks sore butt? Out for 2 weeks sore butt? Can't stream. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, no problem, bro. But yeah, dude, congrats, man. 10 years. That's cool, man. Also, respect for not being one of those people that use mental illness or some type of disability or something negative as an excuse for not even trying, right? But you know, props. You found a way to contribute. You got a job. You've obviously been successful in it, right? You've been there 10 years. Just keep going, my friend. Glad to hear that. If I worked with you, I'd probably bring you some food. We could hang out and chill. That's what I usually do at work. We always have potlucks. Gotta bounce. Yo, Cody, have a good day, bro. Take it easy. I'm bringing a cake for my workmates on Monday. Oh, that's nice. Puff Daddy? Funny ass name, thinking about it now. Oh, shit. Oh, you're right. Puff Daddy. Oh. Yeah, it is kind of sus. Oh. At Ray, I do have a mental illness, but I manage it well with my meds and routine. Schizophrenic, yes, I have that. Yeah, Arnie, man, you're a freaking smart dude, man. You always have the most interesting and challenging questions. I love it. Thank you. I got a first-class education in international schools as a kid because my father was an ambassador for Iceland, and I am very grateful for. Wow, man, that's crazy. How big is Iceland? Iceland's population is 400,000? Damn. Crazy, dude. I'd love to go there one day. It'd be a super cool trip to do with my dad, you know, just go somewhere with him and practice photography. That'd be super dope. Because Iceland's the place to go, right? Bum, 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 bum. Roughly 100,000 squared, if I remember correctly. Dang. Yeah, I'm looking at just like a map of Google Earth. And it's nuts. It's like the size of a US state. It's the size of Ohio? Or Wisconsin, maybe? How do you even say this city? Reykjavik? Javik? That's the capital city, right? Dude, I can't say any of these cities or words. The Icelandic language, it has all the O, you know the O's with like the two dots on top? Like, how do you pronounce that? So strange. I googled it, 103,000 kilometers squared. Okay. Dude, the Puff Daddy thing is funny, man. Oh, man, you guys. Puff Daddy and David Goggins. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, one sec. Bum, 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 bum. From now on, I think I'll always have a little to smoke when I trip. It just made it so much better. Oh, wow. Really? It made it that much better, huh? They mix together like coffee and cream if the cream made coffee stronger as well. Yo, you're giving me some ideas, man. That's so fascinating because I've never read any anecdotal stories about people mixing the substances before. Have I? I don't think so. I don't think any of my friends mix. I know I've never mixed. But that's cool, dude. I'll definitely try it one day. It is a challenging language if you weren't raised here. I always admire foreigners who attempt to speak it because it is a unique and challenging language. Yeah. Man, good luck. There's no way I could... Like, how do you even... I'd have to relearn the alphabet. Because it's not just the O's, right? There's other letters that have these, like, little diagonal accents. But if I were to go, like say I go to Iceland, where is like the place that most tourists go? Like, do you go to the main city and get like an Airbnb or hotel there or something? Because can't you just drive like all along the coast? Because I wonder what my dad is going to do. Because I know the cruise ship docks there, and then I think they get a day to explore, but they won't have a car or anything, right? Derek, do you think organized religions, as in the mainstream most popular ones, are a force for good or bad in the world? Oh, man. Yo. That's a tough question. If they're a force for good or bad, I think generally all religions are a force for good. I think the only bad, or one of the only bad that comes out of it, is when you have conflicting religions in a similar location, because that unfortunately causes a lot of war, right? The only other bad is the type of hatred or segregation that gay people receive, for example, right? So that's like a big one, you know, like what is it in Christianity or the Bible? It's like gay people generally aren't seen to have rights, right? So obviously I disagree with that, but I think the biggest problem with religion is like take like India and Pakistan, for example, right? They are two countries that are neighboring countries that they have different religions, and they hate each other almost, right? And it's just because of religious belief. And that's the thing that really makes me sad, is when people can't accept other people's beliefs. So even though, like me, for myself, I'm not very religious at all, but I have no hatred towards anyone who's Catholic or Muslim or into Scientology or whatever. It's just, it doesn't bother me. Like, why should I hate on someone for what they believe in that has no impact on my life? I don't know. I just kind of don't understand it, because some people get so angry. They get so mad when the topic of religion comes up. I don't know. Extremists and fundamentalist religious folk can piss off. Yeah, that's true. The super extreme people are annoying as hell. But that's also where you get the wars from, right? A lot of war is caused by those extremist sects of certain religions, and it's just sad, man. The whole thing is sad. You can go to Gull Foss. It is a big waterfall, and there's loads of places there. Gull Foss. Excuse me. Gull Foss? Hold on. Gull Foss Falls? Waterfall in Iceland. Oh, wow. Looks crazy. So where is this? The Gull Foss Falls. So this is like, oh, it's kind of central, southwest-ish part. Yo, Sally B, what's up? I managed to lose 60K in one night. It's over gambling. Oh, shit. Damn, Sally, sorry to hear that. Any ideas on how to explain this to my bank? Why do you have to explain it to your bank? Did you go into like overdraft? I highly recommend it, even though it felt mind-blowing. I experienced what felt like endless planes of consciousness that I traveled, never reaching the top. Each felt more euphoric than the last. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, I have to try this. There's no getting around it. Your review is just epic. Damn, that's so crazy. I can't believe you had that positive of an experience. LOL, it's so funny how you say that. Say what? Oh, Golfos? Golfos. Because like in English, Golfos. Like I don't know how else. Golfos? Okay. Is there a Golfos pronunciation?
Golfos.
Golfos? Golfos?
Golfos.
Golfos?
Golfos.
Google's probably wrong though, right? Man, Derek is so polite, muted his mic to cough. Oh, dude, isn't it annoying when you have people coughing or deep breathing into their mic? Oh, I don't know. I have a mute button right here for when I have to cough or sneeze or, I don't know, shit myself. Look up Detifos. Oh my god. It's an even bigger waterfall. Then there's that. Oh my, you're putting me through the ringer, bro. Vatnajökull, the biggest glacier in Europe, I believe. Yo, these Icelandic words are next level. Don't smoke on the come up or before. My advice, do it when you reach. Okay, so do it when you reach the trip. Okay, so I see. So maybe like a couple hours after. Next time Derek mutes, I'll assume he farted or shit. This is so funny. My bank has shut down my account due to concerns about the large transaction. I'm really worried about how this will impact my finances and credit score. Oh, shit. Okay, so definitely you're probably going to have to talk to the bank, and I don't see how lying would help in any way. You're probably just going to have to tell them it was from gambling, but then how do you get that big of a transaction from gambling? Like, was it a giant withdrawal of cash? Because banks usually don't have that amount. Or did you do like a bank wire transfer? Like, how can you even transfer that much money in from just like a transaction? But in terms of credit score, yeah, I don't know. I would definitely talk to the bank though. You'll have to get that sorted out, because fuck, that's rough. But was it like you had $60,000, you withdrew it, and you had zero? Then you're okay. But are we talking about like you went into the negative, into like overdraft protection to get that money? Then it's going to be an issue, right? Withdraw from multiple accounts. Oh, okay. So now it's getting complicated. Shit. Yeah, that's dude. That's tough. I guess it's going to depend, right? Did you go into the negative or not? Because if you did, and then you're unable to pay it back, I'm assuming it's going to have a negative impact on your finances and/or credit score. But yeah, I would just talk to the bank. You know, talk to them. Try to get it resolved. The worst thing is if you don't contact them, or if you like lie. That's probably the worst thing, because you'll never get it sorted out properly, right? Oh shit, is that Blackout Gambler? What's up, dude? It's the YouTuber formerly known as Blackout Gambler. Changed up my channel content. Hope all is well. Love you and Tristan. Hey, my friend. Glad to see you're back. But in a different niche? I saw something you're doing like these like reporting, these news reporting. There's like an alien video or something. That's cool, bro. Do your thing. Just keep the channel going. At Sally, that's terrible. I feel bad for you. You should start going to GA gambling anonymous meetings. You don't have to talk there. You can just listen to other stories. It could be valuable for you. Yeah, I think the biggest thing now, Sally, take accountability, right? Take full accountability for your actions, right? Understand that the casino or Lady Luck or chance didn't take $60,000 from you. It was your fault from a decision you made. The best thing you can do is just, take accountability for that. Try whatever you can to not lose any more moving forward, right? Because I know one of the biggest traps or mistakes that people make is when they lose a large sum of money, they think the only way that they can come back is to gamble more and try to win it back. And that just compounds your problem even worse. So best advice I could give you is, again, take accountability, try to talk to your bank, get it sorted out. And hopefully this will be the last time you gamble. And that's like the best thing that I would do. Because they're the ones that'll have the answers, right? They can tell you what your options are, depending on what other assets you still have. Maybe you have a line of credit. Who knows? Like there's a lot going on there, right? Yes, doing odd news and stuff like that. Oh, nice, man. I'm glad you found your niche or your lane. That's what's important, right? Do what you want to do. Do what you love and enjoy. I despise gambling for the way it destroys lives. The thrill of winning can quickly spiral into an addiction that consumes everything, leading to financial ruin and profound emotional pain. I won so much but lost everything. Yeah, unfortunately for a lot of us, that story is far too common and far too familiar. Trust me, I've been through that same pain. I know what it feels like. You're going to have these feelings like, why me? You're at rock bottom. Why did this happen to me? If only I got a little bit lucky. It's just, you can't sulk on the past. But all you can do now is try to figure out what is the best course of action moving forward, right? What are the best decisions that I can make in this very moment on, March 2nd, 2024. And figure what that is, and hopefully it doesn't involve going to the casino anymore. And then, hopefully you can rebuild whatever is going on with your bank. So sad, Sally. I wish you all the best and hope you will learn from this. Yeah, I echo Arnie's comment as well. Yeah, it's tough. The gambling thing it's rough. Okay, that one was definitely a cough. Oh man. Yeah, hopefully the bank has some options. Maybe they have a certain level of forgiveness. Maybe they have a way that, I don't know, they can temporarily activate some of your accounts. Who knows? Like there's a lot going on there, right? House always wins, but you can always win somewhere else, as corny as that sounds. That is true. But also, you can't win if you go back, right? Well, I guess you could, technically, but generally, when people go back to try to make up those losses, it's always a disaster. Whenever you chase losses, Derek, did you see that Bitcoin is up to 62 grand? What do you think is the future for Bitcoin? I heard someone say it will reach 200K. Man, Bitcoin. Do I have any Bitcoin? I don't think so. I have a bunch of like random altcoins in my wallet. Let's see, coin market cap. Haven't been there in a while. Our boy Lee always talks about XRP. Damn, $62,000. That's crazy. Damn, they're 93% of the way to the circulating supply. That's nuts. Without giving financial advice, of course. Yeah, I don't know. It could be $1 million for a coin one day. I definitely think it's possible. I don't know how I feel about Bitcoin. I believe in the idea of a decentralized currency because I'm very pro free market. Because the way we have it now, the way that how all the major banks control everything, it's kind of fucked. But yeah, I'm hopeful for the future. Imagine it just keeps going up. Oh man, I wish I never sold my Bitcoin. I had like, what did I have? I had half a coin or something. I think I had half. Maybe a little bit less, 0.4 or 0.5 of a BTC. Yeah, if I had money, I'd probably invest in it, but who knows? I think, to be honest, though, I don't know enough about crypto. I'm pretty much a crypto noob, to be honest. I randomly bought some way back in the day. I got a 20x pump. It went down to like 8x or something like that. So I sold it, used that money, started YouTube. So it has definitely benefited me in a lot of ways. I think originally I invested $500. And with all the profit, I was able to buy all this like camera equipment and stuff. So I am grateful for Bitcoin too. What is the key to a healthy relationship like the one you have with your wife? Ah, that is interesting. That is interesting. So I've been with Tina for 17 years, I think. And I think that one thing that's really important is when you have clear goals that align. And that, for me, I think is key. Like, both of us had family goals. Both of us had goals to own a house one day. Like, we had very similar goals with the type of life we wanted to live. And I think that's important. Because if you have someone that has completely contrasting goals to yours, maybe they want to be, I don't know, TikTok famous. Maybe they want to be a celebrity or a movie star or fly all over the world or live in some different place, or I don't know, just the goals are so important, right? If I was with someone like that, it just wouldn't work, because if you want to like be a celebrity, fly all over the place, live your best life, do all this like chaotic stuff, like how are you going to raise a family? It's so hard to have all those goals aligned. So I think goals are very important. And also, I'm very lucky, right? In the red pill, Tina for me is what we call a day one, right? Someone that you met at the very beginning. And she was with me and I was with her while we were both like working shitty jobs, going to school, didn't know anything about the world, right? So luckily I didn't fall into that trap of you know, some people are just looking for someone that has money or wealth, or I don't know what it is, right? Yeah, it's like a tough thing to figure out. But I think, you know, everyone focuses on common interests and likes and all that. But I think just like your goals, the goals are so important. Like, what are your goals in life? Like, what if someone had goals to have no kids? Maybe they didn't want to be a mother. Well, then that's, you know, that's no bueno for me, because I always wanted to have, you know, I wanted to be a dad, right? Have a family. It's cool. So yeah, that's probably the best way I can answer it. I am now 230% on my 12 shares of NVIDIA. Yo, that's crazy. What's NVIDIA stock at? Dude, NVIDIA's at $822 US. Holy shit. Wow. In 2014, there were $4. 10 years ago, it was $4. Now it's 822. Yo, Afro, man. Congrats. Hold on. You got, wait, 12 shares? Bro, hold on and ride that wave, my friend. Good for you. Derek, do you know the instrument tin whistle? You know the Irish whistle? Tin whistle, what is that? I have one and I can play The Hobbit. Yo, The Hobbit? Oh, I love the Hobbit theme song. That's sick. What is a tin whistle? I don't know what that is, though. Tin whistle. Oh, it's like a flute? It's like a long flute? Or what do you call that? A recorder? Oh, that's interesting. Man, I'd love to play the Hobbit theme song, but we'll get copyright strike. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, shit, it's only 5 o'clock. All right, let's do one more question, then we got to wrap it up. Gonna spend some time with the kids. I think Lincoln should be waking up soon. Now, let's see. When you were a kid, do you remember what you wanted to become? Oh, I know. I wanted to be an architect, but alas, I settled for being a warehouseman. So, when I was 12, I wanted to be in the NBA. When I was 16, I wanted to be a professional StarCraft player and move to Korea. When I was 19 or 20, I wanted to be a professional poker player. And when I was 31, I wanted to be a YouTuber or content creator. So yeah, it has changed in many different ways over the years. Derek, I just checked your Patreon. It says on one of the memberships, I need to fix that. Yeah, so someone a while ago told me to create a Patreon, and I was like, all right. So I just created one. I should change that. Thanks, Afro, for letting me know. Are you buying mushrooms with Patreon? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Guys, let's wrap it up. I gotta have some family time. Afro, appreciate you, my friend. As always, when you get your mic, let me know. Come on the stream. Arnie, my guy, congrats on 10 years at your job. Keep doing your thing. Hopefully one day I will be able to visit your beautiful country. My boy Red, you're the best as always. Forrest, who is here. Ray, all you guys, appreciate you. Have a good Saturday night. Have a good weekend. I don't think will I stream tomorrow? My friend Joe is coming over, so maybe we'll have a stream. If I don't have a stream tomorrow, then we'll see you Tuesday night. And that's pretty much it. Next time I have a fart, I'm gonna press the mute button. Bye.